This next performer, he is a jack of all trades. He is also a performance and art gallery curator.
Let's go, boy.
But tonight, he is a poet that knows his worth. Yes. I don't hear nobody clapping. Like, yes. All right, without further ado, let's welcome McKodak.
Award-winning poet.
Y'all can make a little bit more noise than that. Make some noise, y'all, make some noise. I'm a slightly ghetto. I'm from Make This Home. All my Houstonians, make some noise. All my Houstonians. If you're from out of town, where my out of towners at? All right, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out here, man. Like she said, I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a nationally acclaimed poet. Nationally acclaimed with God Slam, Houston God Slam. Shout out my slam poetry team. We've been around the world competing and we've done our thing several times.
Award winning.
Can I warm up real quick? All right, cool. If y'all ain't noticed, I'm black. Just get that out of the way. I see the room is hella diverse. I appreciate everybody for being in here. But I love my people, you know what I mean? So I just gotta throw that out there. And I do a lot of black shit, all right? I'm slightly ghetto, so when I say all right, you say all right, all right? Cool. Let me warm up real quick. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Go.
But a mugshot makes me a prisoner of silence. Chains on my Adam's apple. Featured in forbidden photography. Capturing my black side, but if the color of my skin were different, everything would be all white. Everything would be all white. Just ask Brock. His name was Brock Allen Turner, a 20-year-old Stanford swimmer sentenced for sexual assault. But I guess 6 months was enough time to let his dick cool off. Apparently, ice baths wasn't enough. Who knew media's Polaroid would shake his story, snatching glamour shots out of his gallery, forcing you to buy into the picture. Now that's the true definition of Photoshop. So the next time I'm arrested, use a picture of me and my daughter at the beach. And as it speaks to you, listen to how I teach her that when drowning, keep your hands visible because your words don't mean a thing. You ain't the first person that was ignored while yelling out, I can't breathe. They'll all be goners if y'all keep locking us up for being fathers. I was only showing her that even in good times, you still gotta keep your head above water. And the next time I'm guilty for listening to music, snatch from my vehicle, prove my innocence. Go back to my childhood and use images of me watching cartoons. Show them how your stories are adjusted by the media. Black man trying to be all that he can be, yet only get Captain America. Can't eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes without being labeled a serial killer. But a lactose intolerant America teaches us to never cry over spilled blood. But if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then take my lids to my forehead so everyone can see the pain in my eyes. Then snatch it off the internet once they start realizing I wasn't alive. Sandra Bland.
Yeah. Oh.
She lost her life for doing what they've been doing to the system on a daily basis. Getting over. Apparently, if you questioning them, then you asking for it. But if you knew I had suicidal thoughts, why would you provide the block for me to hang on? Yeah. This marvelous media treats me as a mannequin, dressing me in costumes, making me model for you. Can't you feel your eyes molding, accepting manipulation? A mugshot. A mugshot is a mistake frozen in time that doesn't deserve a second chance. So the next time I'm the headliner on the news, just treat me as Brock. Choose the perfect filter. Better yet, let me use my light-skinned face. Show everyone that if your skin was camera-friendly, then your problems can be gone in a flash.
Spit.
Make some noise, all right? Cool. All right, so let me explain something to y'all. Anybody heard poetry before? You ever heard poetry before? I know if that was your first time, make everybody snap. If that was your first time hearing poetry, snap, cool. Love Jones style. It's a little bit better than snapping on something. You can wild out and make some noise if you hear something that I like. Everybody scream, everybody clap, everybody scream. You can tap on the table, tap on the chair, tap on the glass. And if you buy the right drink, you might get to tap that. I didn't see it. Look around. She said it. Hey, Shawnee. Poetic pit bull in the house, boy. God damn, it's gonna be real tonight. All right, all my parents in the house. Any parents in the house? I feel like I take care of my child, so I have the right to say, fuck them kids. Them kids are bad as hell. You got bad kids? Anybody got bad kids? Why are my kids that don't listen? See, it's a difference between bad and don't listen. That's just a difference. You know what I'm saying? My mama broke me out of that a long time ago. She whooped my ass day in and day out. I got a poem about that later. I'm gonna do it later. But this next poem I'm gonna do about my daughter. I have a 7-year-old daughter. She's the love of my life. She is my heart. She is my princess. Can I do a poem about her real quick? Real quick? All right, good. I did this. I wrote this. Did you know that when seahorses have babies, the mother actually transfers her eggs into the pouch of the father? He then carries them for about 45 days before giving birth, and when he does, contractions can last up to about 12 hours. The father sacrifices all of this time, and only about 5 out of 1,000 babies make it to adulthood. Still, I find seahorses as some of the most amazing creatures on earth. I mean, because let's be honest. Fellas, how many of y'all would get pregnant if you could get pregnant? No, be honest. And ladies, if you were never able to experience childbirth, I'm talking about womb empty and void of life, would you miss it? Well, I remember becoming Father Seahorse. When I got the call that your mother would transfer you into my pouch of a home, gallons of sweat broke from my palms engulfing the phone, and I was frozen with fear, my knees shaking, my stomach contracting. Parental silence disorder consumed my body, and I thought of your mother, proving her perfection, proving herself savior. She spoke things into existence. She turned college into water and walked on top of it in 4 years. And you walk like your mother, you talk like your mother, and I didn't want to be the one to mess that up. When thoughts intruded my mind, it caused the ocean to form around me. But now it's my turn to deliver. And I promise to push through, push to be the ultimate father. Try not to be stiff as stone, but still solid as a rock. And teach her that it's okay to cry, but understand that no one sees tears in the ocean. So either you drown in your misery or swim through your circumstances. Teach her that you stand out amongst the crowd, but to camouflage amongst the few. And that alone makes them wish that you were a part of that 1,000, but I'm your dad. And I would sacrifice more than time for you to survive. I'll be your on-call hero. That means if I have to be soft and hard, cottonelle and concrete, seahorse and shark all in one for my daughter. But she is 7, but she's far from frail. But for her, I would act like animals. Yeah. Not just seahorse. I'll go grizzly. I'll go gorillas. I'll be the goat and teach my kid to do the same, and teach her to never bow for a man. Just like your mother. When things spiral out of control, your world wins because you are boundless. You are immeasurable. Princess, you are the most amazing creature created in rap form because you are my seahorse. And you made it. Thank y'all so much. Listen up. Y'all make me feel like I'm in concert. Y'all make me feel good about myself. Yeah, I wrote these myself. Yeah, with a pad and a pencil. I did. You see what I did right there? Kind of play with you. Got a little bit more. Can I do one more for y'all? I'm getting on your nerves. If I'm getting on your nerves, tell the truth. I did my last one. You better be in this house before them streetlights come on.
Go, Kodak.
Her words pierce like these sirens. I'm laying here, watching my life flash like the lights before my eyes. Not sure if I did wrong, or my mama just didn't raise me right. Before the officer could ask for my information, I can hear mama saying, boy, obedience is better than sacrifice. And some mothers say, please don't do it again. But my mama said, do it again if you want to. And some others say, if you guys don't sit down, I'm gonna turn the car around. But my mama My mama would promise her ass whooping. She would pull the car over, waiting for her to come around to my door. It was like waiting for the officer to approach the window. Her hand was already on her belt. Buckles sounded like clanking cuffs, itching to clean to cut her wrist. She snatched me out the car like, boy, this gonna hurt me way more than it hurts you. Respect your elders, never talk back. I'm gonna beat the back off of you, cause if I don't, somebody else will. Boy, I brought you into this world and I'll take you out looking like your damn daddy. I didn't always make the best decisions, but I will live to make my mama proud. So question, you can answer this one. Do whippings save lives?
Yeah.
Well, are black mothers mean? Tell the truth. My boy said, yup, in my white tee. You got a many ass whooping, didn't you? Well, are they severely traumatized, still taxed by the same slave stimulation strained upon them for 400 years because slave mothers would publicly punish their children, attempting to prevent a harsher punishment from overseers? And my mama,
Come on.
girl, it was like my mama had post-traumatic slave disorder or didn't know Willie Lynch's lessons were still in place, where cops are taught to remain affirmative, to find you a common nigga, pull him over. Him being colored is reason enough to strip him of his whites. He doesn't deserve our privilege. Make him believe sacrifice was better than obedience. Then hang him with it after you teach him the ropes. Kill him young or he gonna grow up to rule you. That's basic self-defense, and they use street lights because they always shine through darkness. Always watch niggas get killed for commission, and always been the sirens of going home. You wanna know what happens when the dogs don't make it from the street lights, they mama? Wasn't the only one that beat the back off them, they mama. Couldn't save them from an ass whooping. Might have brought him into this world, but we'll take him out just like we did his damn daddy. So mama, mama, I know you'll be proud if I survived the traffic stop. But did it really hurt you more than it hurt me? To whip your son, to prevent becoming a victim, or a hashtag, or another chalk outline due to police brutality? Was it worth it raising this slave, teaching me to respect my authorities, I mean my elders, for my own survival? Would you still be proud if I had to die with dignity? If death determined my destination and I couldn't come knocking at the front door, would you be proud that I'm finally home? Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Make some noise. If y'all want, you can follow me on Instagram, social media at McKodak. You can check out some of my artwork at Kaskins Art, KASKINSART. That's a website, that's an Instagram, that's on Facebook. All my Facebookers, where y'all at? All my Facebook. Don't act like you don't know who you are. 35 and up, 35 and up. Thank you, all my Facebookers. Y'all make sure y'all check me out, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. Compose Music Festival. Thank y'all so much, man. I love the energy. Y'all stay black, stay strong.